10 on this Thursday, and in studio special guest, we're looking at Tim Baber from COC. Tim, welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. How you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. We need to know exactly what your deal is. I hear you are in the welding department.
I am.
Is that like the welding, flash dance welding?
Well,
with the big hood and the solder.
Sure. I mean, we kind of do it all. I mean, we try and cater to as many of the industries that are out there. So yes, there's a lot of celebrities out there in the welding industry that are really doing a great service to bringing welding into the mainstream because, past history has always shown welding is dirty. These are loud, tattooed, loudmouth individuals who are, once again, we don't want in society. And the fact is there's lucrative careers in the welding industry right now. So in our program, we service, structural, aerospace, piping, a whole bunch of different industries.
But apparently there's a challenge, and one of the biggest ones is today's manufacturing employers are facing. What exactly does that mean?
Well, we have an organization called Deloitte predicts there's going to be about 2.4 million individuals shy to fill the needs in manufacturing. And when I think manufacturing, that also includes machine tool manufacturing. There's manufacturing as a broad sense of, the world out there, but welding is one part of it. So I serve also as the department chair for the advanced manufacturing wing of the college as well. So both welding and advanced manufacturing.
So when you say manufacturing, give me any product and explain how welding has to do with that.
Okay, if we look at, say, aerospace, many of the flight hardware components that are on a commercial, military, missile, satellite, whatever, are welded. I mean, welding is everywhere. On the chairs that we sit on, the tables, the buildings, I mean, it's everywhere you touch. If you just stop and think about how much welding really is injected into our everyday life.
Is it a tough thing to learn? Do people have gifts for it? I mean, how do we go about doing something like that?
Well, it's really about practice. But first is looking at the industry as a whole, and the need right now it's really worldwide, but especially in the United States, where these lucrative careers are out there, and unfortunately, this generation doesn't seem to be too interested in moving in that direction. There's a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah. Why is
well,
that?
I think let's break that down. So first and foremost, we moved a lot of our production out of this country many years ago. We offshored, right? And so manufacturing was looked at as, well, not my son or daughter, looking through the parents' lens. And so
was it deemed, let me stop you right
Sure.
there. So you say through the parents' lens, was it deemed something like blue collar, was it kind of shunned in that sort of sense?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So it's really down to the parents' perception. I'm not blaming parents completely, but there is a perception, not my son or daughter, they're going to be professionals. They're going to be doctors, lawyers, all of that to say. And this whole other side of these lucrative careers, unfortunately, oftentimes with parents is, no, you're not going down that road. And now we're seeing a paradigm shift where we're going to be a skills-based economy here pretty soon, where we need plumbers, we need welders, we need mechanics, we need people to do the work. And not everybody can be a doctor, lawyer. I'm a proponent of higher education, but I'm a proponent of getting the education you need for the career path that you choose.
Sure.
And with welding, you don't need a 4-year college degree. Sometimes you don't even need a 2-year college degree because they're looking for the skills, and they're also looking for the knowledge as well.
And how's COC helping us out with this?
COC is rocking it. We have more welding opportunities out here for training than we've ever had. We have, of course, our Valencia campus, what I call the mothership. We now have classes up at Castaic High, which is a brand new program, and it has impacted. The students want to take our classes. We're moving into adding more sections as we go because of that demand. So it's a phenomenal welding program. We're also offering classes up at Pitches Detention Center for that audience as well. So in Santa Clarita right now, so we have those 3 different sites, but at at the Valencia campus, we have state-of-the-art technology. We have the latest and greatest welding machines. Our facility is state-of-the-art. Our instructors are certified welding inspectors, many of them. Our curriculum is aligned with industry on 2 different levels with the American Welding Society, which is the professional organization for the welding industry, and also the National Coalition of Certification Centers. So our students leave with those credentials.
How does that work exactly, being off campus at Castaic and Pitches? How exactly does that work?
Well, so dual enrollment classes are what we're offering. So these are offered during the regular high school day, which is phenomenal for the high school students because they're not only getting college credit, right, but they're also getting their elective credit met. So when they graduate, they actually have tangible skills. If they want to go to work graduating right out of high school, what a phenomenal opportunity. Now at Pitches, we're offering our regular college level classes as well, and working with their schedule as well, which is a little bit more challenging at times.
When you have to take equipment, I'm assuming in order to teach these classes off site, you have to take equipment to these to Castaic and to Pitches. How does that work exactly? Is there a big truck that comes in, or do you have a classroom that's kind of set up and ready to go at all times?
Great question. So at Castaic, everything is there already. All the welding equipment, the hoods, jackets, gloves, everything that the high school students need, we supply. The college supplies, and that's just part of a dual enrollment, format. It Pitches as well. We supply everything, so we're not really having to travel with anything. It's just our instructors get there, everything's already there. So we've been working on this project for well over 3 years at Castaic, and we're just now seeing the fruits of our labor.
And is it being received well?
Oh, sure.
At
Yes,
Castaic, I mean,
definitely.
are you getting the kids excited about it?
Yes, absolutely.
How do you go about doing that once you said there's been a shift, not my child to a shift of being excited about it? How did you guys at COC make that shift?
Well, we do career day. We participate in career day events, and so in our program, we have a roadshow trailer that actually has live welding on it. So we bring that out to our career day events. We also have virtual welding, and so that's the attraction to this generation is I want to try the virtual welder. And once they try the virtual welder, which is they have the Oculus goggles on, they're actually doing welding in virtual. They want to try the hands-on, the real weld, right? So we get that attraction going as well. And then we also come out. We actually go out to the high school and the junior high schools out here in Santa Clarita, and also bring our roadshow trailer out for a day or half a day. And so we do chalk and talk. We talk about careers in welding. We actually have them do the virtual welding and then the hands-on. And so we see the fruits of our labor with students then coming back into our program, after they graduate.
I love the virtual. You went from, whoever thought that up was absolutely brilliant because you made it almost a game.
Sure.
You made it almost a game and then got them interested, hooked them, and now they really want to do that. So whoever brought that up, that was amazing. New programs we have that are going to be offered at the new Interim Advanced Technology Center and the permanent ATC site. Talk to me speak to me about that.
Okay, so the interim site, we've been working on this for a while. It's located close, right up by William Hart School District headquarters. And that is going to be our interim ATC, so Advanced Technical Center. And we've been working on this project for quite some time. And so we are now going to have our machine tool manufacturing at this site. We're going to have focused programs that are oftentimes doable completion within 1 year. I'll speak to one of the probably most exciting programs that we just developed working with local industry is our tooling and milling pathway, which provides a focused, intense curriculum which gets people ready for entry into those industries. And we've really been well received by our local aerospace companies, and we're really looking forward to our spring launch.
If someone needs to get in touch with you or wants to go to a website if they are driving around right now, maybe they're on their way to school right now, high school, and they're listening to this and they say, that sounds like something I may be interested in. Is there a website? Is there a phone number? Where do we go next?
Well, website to start with, the main college website landing page is at www.canyons.edu.
Canyons.edu.
And once you're on the landing page, then you can use the A to Z link up at the upper right-hand corner. You can click on W for welding, or you can click on M for manufacturing.
And there it is.
And all my contact information is right there on both of those sites.
And we've been talking with Tim Baber from COC. So proud of myself for getting your last name correct. Thanks for showing up today and telling us a little bit about what's going on at COC. There's always something going on at COC. And today we were talking about the welding and manufacturing department. Thank you so much. Have a great week.
Thank you so much.